Bank of England Governor Bailey and NPCR has now started speaking. The video is on the feed for those interested.
Alpha make it down you on the 7-7.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Just one. What exactly is ALGO, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Michael Othrough.
Bailey for financial market tightening gives customers time to assess whether to raise rates. Bailey says we have a softening picture of the growth and labour market.
Are you ready? Indeed. Let's get to it. We've got about 6 minutes to the US Open. Good morning, good morning. Let's get through our checklist. Running a bit late here this morning. A few minutes before the Open. Brokers on, hardware. Let's take a peek at
Bailey says the removal of cut
software for my hotkeys. That's on. Day of the week, we're on Wednesday, midweek, 5 minutes before news. I've got the news cranking on audio, and next news event, do we have 10 a.m.? We do not. Today it's Wednesday. We've got crude oil inventories at 10:30. With you guys know how it is. We've got Iran news. We've got all that stuff going on. Oil will be something to watch there. 10:30 will be crude oil inventory numbers that can give some big moves there. 10:30, no 10 a.m. A little bit odd there for no 10 a.m. And 5 on my B chart there. FOMC. Do we have FOMC today? Ooh. Tuesday, Wednesday. Do we have 2 o'clock FOMC? We do. All right. So FOMC rules in effect. Trade toward the golden ropes here in the morning and before that 2 o'clock area there if you are playing later this afternoon. Holidays, earnings, gears on the 5s. It looks like we might be slowing down a little bit. I may go down to the 4s there at the open. We're also sitting in the top rope on the 89, so I may gear shift down. Contract dates, you don't have to worry about that. Wave ranges 41 locked in. ATMs, MACV Ultimate.
Says activist policy also means you can
running. Yep,
longer.
updated at 9:20 there. Audio box, I hear it. P&L cadence, doing well. We've had multiple days of, pretty easy days here. The markets are super volatile. We've got big moves. Full auto is turned on across 6 instruments up top.
Hidden moves of the enemy show they are seeking a new round of war.
New round of war. What? Okay, and sound and music. I think we're good there. Let's get to it. Let me get the chat here on screen. You guys can bring your questions to the chat here this morning. Welcome aboard to all of the new folks. Let's see. 14-hour countdown for the lease to own offer there. I'll be working with the web team there today to get our site updated for, well, a lot of things, but that offer will go away. So today is the last day, 14 hours left. And Apex also, let's see, did they extend their offer? They're at 90% off using code ALGOBOX. They did. They extended it 6 days. 6. Okay, so they've got another week for 90% off using code ALGOBOX. And that also helps out our tech support and allows us to do some giveaways here on live stream to get more people using our code. So we would love it if you did. Use code ALGOBOX.
Man says I am
if
worried
you are thinking about picking up some Apex accounts. We do have some other vendors as well, and I post those in our Discord chat. If you are interested in using Tradeify or Trade Day or Funded Next, those are compatible systems with, well, I guess our system is compatible with their funding programs. Let's see, we've got some down movement here. We're currently, it's weird, so we're pushing down hard, and we just came back up to neutral. Here, my eyeballs are right here watching this reverse up to neutral. If you're new with us, I am looking for 5 trades here this morning. I approach the markets like a video game. I've got 5 lives to attack the markets with there, and we're playing a 2D video game like Frogger. Get my little frog across the pond, make some money without, the mic is low. Let me see, set up a little bit. And that's a software setting. 1 second.
Iran's parliament speaker says our military forces have used the ceasefire opportunity in the best way to rebuild their strength. One minute remaining for the market on open imbalanced.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
All right, turn that mic up a little bit there, and hopefully it's coming through nice and crisp and clear. Okay, market is opening up here in about 45 seconds. And let's see. And just put that Enigma there. There. I'm not going to turn on full auto on this one. I got full auto up top across 6 instruments right now. And we've got 20 seconds to the US Open. Generally, I want to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes. Gonna grab some Apex, Butamus.
10 seconds.
And here we go.
2-finger NQ on the 41. Hold touch low.
So I want to go, for the new folks, I'm going to be watching right here. This is my primary direction for runner trades. Now, also, it would be great if I could get
6 million.
you know, a trade in the direction of this color. But the main thing, this is telling me if I've got
Economic pressure,
bigger time frame plays that I can hold on to, or if I need to be scalping for target 1 or target 2.
There's enough restrictiveness to avoid tightening if the Bank of England scenario.
And then we have a 2-step filter. I want, this is called the NERD, NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow. So those 4 correlated instruments are all combined into one single indicator to tell us where all 4 of these correlated instruments are currently going. And then I look at my local arrow, what I call local. And right now, the most recent one you see is red right there. I also don't want it inside of this zone. Right now we're in the what's called the fiddle zone area. So again, you'll learn this in our training if you go through our 8-day boot camp. And if you haven't gone through the 8-day boot camp, I do suggest that you do that. You can grab a 2-week free trial with us and complete that entire boot camp training while you're there. And we will go through all the documentation there. During that 8-day boot camp, I'm going to grab that Enigma right there. Oh man, I slipped. Okay, I'm going to add on the red dot. See if it's got anything left in it. Add on Gartley. Oops, I missed the half. Wow, that snapped so fast. Okay, adding on the 4.6.
The Philadelphia Semiconductor Index gains as much as 2.6%.
Okay, there's a green dot and a green PRZ, and I'll close it right there on the green line. Hold to the opposing signal. There we go. That was very fast. Remember, right now the market is super volatile. If you are new, do not trade in Q. I'm on the 5s. Most of the time, I should be trading NASDAQ on like the 2s or the 3s. We are more than double that right now. The speed is insane. You can see right here, the psychology module is telling me this is too fast. Generally, for I would say for most people, even for myself, it's not going to be easy. I've got to mentally prepare myself. I've got to be quick on the stick. And if I didn't have hotkeys going right there, I would not have been able to execute on that play. This was hotkeys on the left-hand side of my Corsair keyboard. I have these labeled out here for myself, and I do recommend this particular keyboard. We talk about that in our training. You'll see that in that 8-day boot camp I was just talking about there a minute ago as well, that without those hotkeys, I would not have been able to execute that very well. But we're up 2K there now. Trade number 1 was an enigma in the direction of the nerd plus the arrow, and grab that first bag. It is within the first 5 minutes, but sometimes there's an exception to the rule. That was perfect. We also had the get ready right in front of it. So it said get ready, and then there's the play. And that's another one of those very simple things for us. If we have a get ready, I can take the next play in the direction of the nerd and the arrow. You'll get good with playing the game as you practice it. That's an HMD right here. I think this is going to be trade number 2. Yeah, I'm going to take a half position here on an HMD. Another HMD, 2 HMDs. We are in the direction, so I can hold to target 2 to be about 50 ticks. There, and there it is, 50 ticks. So easy. We're already up 5K on the day. Do you understand this one? If you do, type a 1 in the chat. That is a HMD right there with that dot. And then a second one showed up right there as well, adding to the position. Now, why did I know I could do target 2 and not just target 1? What gave me the idea that I could go to target 2? Now, I already know, mapped out on the 5s, you need to know these. For the 5s, I'm looking for 35 ticks for target 1, 50 ticks for target 2. These are just hard set numbers that I put in my mind based on the size of the algo bar where my plays are showing up. This is on the 5s, okay? Now, if this were on the 2s, okay, it's a different story. On the 2s, target 1 is literally 10 ticks, okay? Target 2, 15. Very, very much, you know, small, right? Very small. 3s, we're bumping up. 4s, we're bumping up. 5s, 35, 50 for target 1, target 2. So how do I judge that? Very simple. I use a quantitative method over here. If I am with the direction of the nerd, I can be looking for up to target 2, potentially with a runner, depending on the play, right? And again, the runner is always discretionary, okay? There's no like guarantee for any runner, but I oftentimes want to try to hold on to a play until an opposing signal when I'm up on the day. Now in the morning, I want to lock in, right? I want to come in, hit those numbers, be in and out and done. That was trade number 2 for me there. And I'm not super up on the day. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. I have done my job there this morning already. It is 9:35. We're just now 5 minutes past the US Open. And yes, it looks like we could have held a runner a lot longer after that double HMD. I just knew it was going to be a good opportunity. Why? On the left, I had to get ready. It said, okay, get ready, take the next play. What was the next play? An HMD. What's a HMD? Harmona dot. Harmonic, that's the harmonic box, plus the Fibella dot, HMD, Harmona dot, right? It's the shorthand for Harmona dot. Then we got a second one right there, another PRZ, that's a harmonic, PRZ. PRZ stands for potential reversal zone, that's the box. Then the dot inside gives me my very small risk level entry, pinpoint entry locations for that. Stop would go above the dot, stop would go above the dot. Very simple play right there. And then I'm looking for target 1 and target 2. Pretty simple, straightforward, especially because we got the get ready. That's right in front of it. That is a double delta. What does that mean? DD, double delta. That means we had extra juice coming in from order flow on that. It's like order flow is prepped. Take the next play. Does that make sense? Beautiful. If you get it, type me a 1, 2 if you're new, and a 3 if you're still here to troll me. It's cool. All right, we are looking for bonus now. I am winner chicken dinner. I am done within my 5 trades. I also don't need to take 5 trades. That is a common misconception around here to think, oh, I got to take all 5 trades. No, you don't. I have 5 trades to get my business done here this morning, okay? I'm like coming up to the sales desk in the morning. I'm like, I got to get at least 2 sales to put chicken dinner on the table. There, within 5, my risk, the amount of time that I'm spending in the markets is going to be 5 trades or 60 to 90 minutes, whichever comes first. And that has to do with market cadence. You're coming into the markets. Markets are like getting in the ring with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's going to knock you out if you stay in there too long. We got to come in. We're going to get paid for our punches and go home with a bag. Makes sense? So I picked up a couple of bags here this morning already. Now my eyeballs are focused right here on the bonus trade. Okay. So let's see if I can get a bonus trade here. Also, tide wave visualizer. I clicked this one in this morning because I was a little bit late here this morning, so I just had to do this without talking to you guys through it. But the tide and the wave were both up, but now I see the wave has shifted to red, which means I can take trades in both directions a little bit more cleanly and safely. As remember this morning, both of these were green. That's also why I also didn't try to hold on to runners there, because I know that the tide and the wave were both green this morning like this. So I don't have those runner plays in my favor when both of those were tilted up. But right now, look at the wave chart. We've made a big move down here. So I've got a red channel, whereas this morning it was green. It was coming in this way. Okay, but now it has shifted, and I see that over here on the right. That's why we have multiple time frames. We have multi-time frame analysis, and we just do it quantitatively. I know I'm talking a lot, trying to walk you all through this. I'm trying to get you the best information quickly. Oh, our bots are up over 1,400 here. Let's turn off full auto. The bots locked in their profits. So the bots are also doing their work, my employees. There we go. So we had, I just do this every morning. So go back to our mentorship Monday or even yesterday's where I had more time to walk through turning on the full auto across 6 instruments there. I've got this locked in. High water mark there was 1,500. We closed out after commissions and slippage on entries and exits. There I had the auto flatten turned on right there. And the bots are running side to side on Enigma. I had the Enigmas running there this morning. Enigma on and arm long, arm short. So they were going long or short and entering in on a long signal, exiting on a short and reversing, and vice versa on those plays. Okay. Let me put this back. Let's see, this was red, and we're looking for our bonus play. If you are new with us, let me zoom back 1 level here. So this is what my screen looks like here. I'll zoom into it a little bit farther here for you. And this is my 4K screen. Okay, got everything there on one 4K screen. I recommend heading over to Walmart. If you're brand new, grab a 43-inch TV, slap it on your desk, and one 4K 43-inch is like equivalent of 4 27-inch monitors that are kind of hard to see when you're on the 27. So step up your game, go grab yourself a nice piece of equipment there, and you won't regret it. I do recommend maybe taking your old monitor, flanking it on the left in portrait mode, kind of stand it up if you can, or if it's in regular landscape mode, that's fine too. Oh, I think we might have a play here. That is I'm hearing, we got buyers on the tape. That's a super AO. I'll skip it right now. I'm hearing buyers continuous. It's a little popcorn. You'll get used to listening to the audio box. I'm just hearing clack, 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 clack. I'm not interested. Pushing through that dot all the way up here. All right, top of channel and a PRZ. I will slap it right there. And there's a little T1 bag. I think I might have another shot here. Going to quarter position.
Double delta NQ on the 41.
Oh, I missed my entry. Big slip there. Big slip there. Nope. Okay, need to look to be bailing out on that, and don't hear them hitting anymore. But we're at neutral. We went all the way red. Thank you very much. And targets filled. Let's go. Let's go all the way back to the ready DD, the top of the channel. When it's fast, it's not gonna last. If it's slow, it's gonna go. When in a grind, do not rewind. That was not a grinder. That was launching. So got a nice little slap down on that 8,500 plus 14. Did I get to 10K on the day? Let's see. What's today's date?
He says, I don't think
20th
expectations are de-anchored.
Wednesday, 20th. Generate. Oh, so close. $40 away. $40 away.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 5.
From 10K. 9,009. Let me zoom in here. 9,964.80. Let's look at some of the stats here. Profit factor 16. Wow, winners were 16 times the size of losers. We did have some losers in there long side. That was probably the bots on those, but the bots still did well on the short side, it looks like. I took no long trades here this morning. It looks like 3 trades in total, minus 163, so might have been some winners and losers on it. I'm not going to go into the individual details of them. Yeah, up over 10,000 on the short side, and a little bit of a loss on the long side. 78% profitable there, and max drawdown about $400. Let's look at, I kind of like to look at the trades. If you want yours to look like this, you'll need to go up to the little selection there and change it from day over day to trade number, so you can see the P&L curve there for the day if you want to take a peek at that.
Investments in the United States.
All right. So that bonus trade there put us, I mean, almost doubled what we had put up from our trade 1 and trade number 2. So we hit that bonus. There we go. And that's how we lined up there this morning. It is 9:43, and I've just been gabbing away there, but 13 minutes past the US Open, and we did about 10K on the day. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I am working on one of those bugs in the Platinum when you have every single option turned on. People are not expecting it to continue to take additional trades. Working through on some of that. And so I'm going to get to that. We've got some website changes, things of that sort. So I will cut this one short here today. Don't forget, 14 hours left on that lease to own option there, so make sure you grab that. Get a 2-week free trial with us. Try it out for yourself. Play the video game. It simplifies things, and it is just something that you can consistently rely on. Let the tools do the work. You come in, execute, take the plays. I'll see you guys there in the Discord. Sorry I didn't get many of the conversation going here this morning on public chat, but we just got a lot of things going here this week, so I'm going to cut it short. 10K, great way to bump a morning, and I will keep up to date with you guys there in Discord. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget, Discord is also free. I know, it's crazy. We have 2-week free trial. We have a free room. We have free training. This guy's crazy. I know. I get it. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow morning. See you there.
Oil refinery in central Russia has been either halted or scaled